Astral projection and clairvoyance. My journey in clairvoyance was together with astral projection. When I was a boy, I used to see shadows and things in the corridor of my house. I didn't see anything clearly. Afterwards, I started seeing things more clearly. I believe that's why I never felt scared. People often talk about the fear of being clairvoyant. Later on, I was already able to see things with enough definition to communicate with other consciousnesses, and talk to them to a point I could see them as if they were in the physical plane. This was a process that happened with both clairvoyance and astral projection. This obviously helps us better understand the world. You see more and more, and the more you see, the more you understand the world, allowing you to understand things that are very close to our origins. A different perspective of the world. It is clear that our lives get a different meaning once we have the possibility of seeing the world through different angles. It is extremely important to have these experiences. This is my point of view. So that we don't talk about spirituality because we have simply read it in a book. We should talk about it because we have experienced it. When you see little, you evolve little. When you see a lot, you develop a bit more, because the understanding of the universe demands a lot of work from us. Past lives, consciousness. I consider that we are the sum of everything we once were. But I also see it is very important for you to know everything you once were by the path you have been making. So, at this point of my life, I am able to go to places where I have been before, during another different moment in this physical world, and verify certain things. This is wonderful for me. It is wonderful to know, for example, that I have already been a priest, I have done some things. I have written before, I have painted. Today, when you do the same kind of things, you think it's amazing, it's because you have been growing in this path. And mistakes? Of course we see our own mistakes, and it's important to see the mistakes and successes, the no's and yeses of life, because it is within them we grow and develop ourselves. The moment, yes and no, no longer have a weight for you, then maybe you have reached an energetic stability, and might already be working at your higher chakras. Knowing about reincarnations is learning about one's own story. And this story is always important. Tools for life. I believe we must have certain tools to allow us to better see life. I consider astral projection to be one of these tools. But being an astral projector with a high level of consciousness demands a lot of effort, devotion, and self-improvement. Being a clairvoyant also has levels. However, we must reach a point this is worth not only because it's a skill we have, like people say it's a gift, or a type of power, because that's not power. I believe that thinking this is power means working with the lower chakras. I believe we should reach enlightenment, love, and happiness through these tools. That's why we have to practice and develop ourselves, with the aim of seeing beyond what we are, and in this way becoming much better.
e dessa forma sermos muito melhores.
Would you like to participate in a work of energy giving from afar that is benefiting thousands of people? Click on the link below for more information.